we're going to give you a definition of affirmation, of affirming. There's no affirmation worth the card it's written on unless it is in complete alignment with Source. True affirmations are resonance with true deep knowing. So the goal is to get way beyond wishful thinking when you're affirming, to get way beyond justification when you're affirming. You're not offering affirmations to shore yourself up. You're offering affirmations because they are inspired from your already being shored up. Can you feel the difference? It's the difference between motivation and inspiration again, isn't it? When you affirm something that you don't believe, you activate the vibration of desire and you activate the vibration of doubt and you create a wobble. When you say what you don't believe, you make a wobble that's hard to overcome. So let's say about affirmations. I'm going to affirm as far as I can go into a wobble-free zone. So I can say things like, life's good. Can you say that and mean it? If you can't, don't say it. There's a tree in my yard. Can you say that without wobbling? There's a tree in my yard. It's been there a long time. That tree represents stability. That tree doesn't go anywhere to justify its existence. It stands right there and everything necessary for its thriving comes to it. The tree is stable. I so love my stable tree. That tree is the home of lots of critters who appreciate that tree. I so love that tree. I love what that tree represents. I love this stable planet on which I stand. Can you make that jump from tree to planet? Maybe you can. Pretty easy to make. It's a wonderful environment in which we live. Stability abounds here. Ooh. This Earth spins in its orbit in perfect proximity to other planets. You can affirm that. Can you affirm that? I was meant to be here. Can you affirm that? I came with great reason. Can you affirm that? I'm an extension of Source energy. Can you affirm that? Source is aware of me. Can you affirm that? I can feel Source looking at things through me. Can you affirm that? If you can't, don't say it. But if you can, say it. I like my part in all of this. Can you affirm that? I love being alive at this time on this planet. Can you affirm that? Life is good to me. Can you affirm that? Life is being good to me. Life is getting better and better for me. Can you affirm that? This is a great time to be alive. Economics are huge now. Can you affirm that? I like getting my piece of it. Wobble? Did you wobble? Then don't go there. Don't affirm what you can't say easily. Check your mood constantly. What are you affirming? And before you know it, you'll be affirming right into the detailed specifics of your life experience. Everything works out for me. Everything that I'm wanting, everywhere I go, things are lining up for me. I love how the ideas flow to me. I love how I'm in the right place at the right time. I like how easy it is to cue myself up to infinite intelligence. I like this world in which I live and all of the opportunities that present themselves to me on my path of no resistance at precise timing. And most of all, I like my ability to be there to receive them. I'm loving the realization that's coming to me these days. I'm loving how tuned into the frequency that I am. I really like the opportunities that are coming, and I know that they will always be there. It's fun to rendezvous with them. I don't have to rendezvous with all of them. I don't have to rendezvous with many of them. I just rendezvous with some of them, whatever I'm ready for, and it's always fun. It's always good. Life is good. I love this day. Can't wait for what it brings. Who's going to show up in my life experience today? Whoever it is, that will be a good thing. I affirm that. I affirm I will meet the funnest, clearest, most open, nicest, most satisfying, most fulfilling, most rewarding people will come to me today. This is going to be a good day. I affirm that. A good, good day. You see? There's no right or wrong to it. You just got to find your trail and just start affirming. And when you catch yourself affirming things you don't mean, say, never mind. I'd like to say that, but I'm not saying it from the whole of me. I'm saying that I'm trying to motivate myself into believing that. Don't do that. Don't motivate yourself into anything. It just makes the wobble more. When you try to force it, when you effort it, you make the wobble more. And when you make the wobble more, it's harder. Because you bring more of what you don't want along with more of what you do want, but you're still in that wobble place, you see. I'll turn on the juice when I'm clear. Law of attraction will respond to whatever I've got going on. So I'm just going to start simple. I'm going to start pure. I'm going to start easy, because law of attraction is the engine that's going to add the momentum and bring the details and bring the clarity to it. Bring the fascination, bring the fullness to it. All you got to do, you getting this? All you got to do is just start out not wobbling. And in the moment that you know you're wobbling, back up, even if it means take a nap. Back up from the wobble. Back away from the wobble. Back up from the affirmation that wobbles until you find one that doesn't. And the process for that is more general, more general, more general, more general. More general, more general, more general. Esther has started a new process that she's been having fun with. She's been drawing circles around a big circle. And in that outer circle, she makes really general, wobble-free statements. No challenge to herself, no question. She just writes in those circles things that are completely wobble-free for her. Things like treehouse. What's not to love about the treehouse? Or Kate. What's not to love about Kate? Really? Really? Grandchildren. Or squirrel. There is a very entertaining squirrel that is almost always available for Esther's delight. Lives in the trees out that she can see every day. And it's like he lives to entertain her. He flies. He flies from tree to tree. He can fly with his little arms like super squirrel from tree to tree. And he comes right out to the end of the branch and looks right at her. This is as close as I can get to you without falling in the swimming pool, he says to her. What's not to love about that squirrel? So she goes around the circle with these things that are easy for her. Now, if squirrel doesn't work for you, don't write squirrel. But squirrel works for Esther. And it's all about what it does for you. We're not promoting squirrels. We're promoting wobble-free topics. So she goes around. She has 24 circles on her outer circle because she can always easily find 24 wobble-free things to think about. And then she has a fewer number in the next row. Now that's more specific. But once she's gone 24 wobble-free subjects, she can find several now more specific wobble-free subjects. What's really happening is your source is supporting you on the new ideas that are being born. And it's not possible for you to get off track if you are in tune with the basis of that which is you. To make it really simple, the source within you loves. And as you are an extension of that love, and you are finding something in your environment to love, then you're in perfect concert and you feel wonderful. But if you find something to find fault with, and you're finding fault, then you have the free will to do it, but you have deviated from what you had set in motion before, and now you're beginning to wobble. So, is there an agenda from non-physical? Yeah, one of well-being. A perpetuation of well-being. Because in all of the universe, there is that which is wanted and the absence of it. So, you could say that your inner being is calling the shots of well-being. And you are filling in the details of how the well-being will be translated. And when you start calling shots about not well-being, then you just deviate too far from the frequency of your source, and it feels like source has abandoned you. Source hasn't abandoned you, but you've gotten too far out of range to feel it. The big impact only happens in conjunction with source, because the well-being has been moving in the direction of well-being for so long. Does that make sense to you? You just don't need to worry about evil taking over. That's a figment of man's imagination. You even define it and dramatize it and make it bigger than it could ever be from your place of disconnection, you see. Esther will say it. What matters to me, Esther says every day, what matters to me is clarity, because that means alignment. And then she'll say, and fun, because clarity is fun. Clarity is fun. That's what matters. Fun and clarity. That's all I need. Just fun and clarity. That's all I need. And friends. Just fun and clarity and friends. That's all I need. Fun and clarity and friends. Friends to have fun with and friends to experience clarity with. That's all I need is just fun and clarity and friends and places to go with my friends. Fun and clarity and friends and places to go with my friends. Fun and clarity and friends and places to go with my friends. And really good food. Fun and clarity and friends and places to go with my friends where there's really good food. That's all I need. And on and on and on and on it, on and on and on and on it goes. Occurred to Esther the other day. She's sitting and writing and journaling and sketching and drawing focus wheels and thrilling herself with clarity and feeling appreciation for that and that and that and that and that. She got such momentum for appreciation going, and then she suddenly began thinking of all the things that had led to all the things that she was feeling appreciation for. And the list just went on and on. She was sort of feeling the background of all of it and realizing that all of that that is now in her background was in the foreground for someone at some time. It was someone's leading edge. Now it's the background for her. Now it's the basis for her where she stands in her leading edge. But everyone has always been looking forward, it occurred to her. They've all been looking forward, and everything that has been before is all pointed toward where I am now. And suddenly she felt herself at the pinnacle, at the point, at the receiving end of this huge funnel of well-being. Everything that had ever happened before, it felt like it all had happened for the benefit of her standing right here, right now. All of it. Everything everyone had ever thought, everything that everyone had ever wanted, every road that had ever been built, every FedEx truck that would ever gotten on the road to bring her something that she just ordered from Amazon yesterday. In other words, everything in all of the universe felt as if it existed for this moment in time, for this leading edge beingness, for this culmination of who she is right here, right now. And you know what? She's right. But as she figured that out, now she's standing in a place of worthiness like she has never stood in before. All of this for me, all of these thoughts for me, all of this benefit for me, all of this transportation, all of this economics, all of this industry, all of this technology, all of this for me, all of this for the benefit of what I see here and here and here and here and here. When you stand in that place of appreciation of what is available to you because of all that has come before, but you focus forward, which is the only place that you can focus, you will discover that it is the new idea that is the richness of this promise of creation that you've come for. Not the accumulation of what others have accomplished, but the inspiration of the new idea, because it's the hatching of what's new that we all live for, you see. We are eternal beings, and it's that new hatching. It's that new hatching that gives you the goosebumps, always. The new hatching. More to taste, more to feel, more to see, more to smell, more to hear. More to experience, more to live.